Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Rare Bumpers video. Finally, the first one after a year, I think. It's been a long time. Hopefully, you guys enjoy these. Links to the bumps will be in the description. See you guys at the end.
Coming up next, a new The Looney Tunes Show. Later, Adventure Time on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, new Steven Universe. Later, the next chapter of Over the Garden Wall on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, a new Scan to Go on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Beyblade Metal Masters on Cartoon Network. Coming up on Cartoon Network, next. Coming up next, more of your favorite four-legged friends on Cartoon Network's 20th birthday party. Coming up on Cartoon Network, next, the Dear Dracula special. Coming up next, a new Clarence. Later, Uncle Grandpa on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Regular Show presents Terror Tales of the Park 2 on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, more Regular Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, more of The Amazing World of Gumball. Later, new Regular Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Planet 51 on Flix. Coming up next, more Teen Titans Go. Later, a new The Amazing World of Gumball on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, a new The Amazing World of Gumball. Later, a new Clarence on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, more Adventure Time. Later, a new Regular Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Incredible Crew. Later, Regular Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Meg on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Annoying Orange on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Codename Kids Next Door on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, The Looney Tunes Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Ninjago Masters of Spin Jitsu on Cartoon Network.